Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people. Systemera dropped an Astroneer mid-year dev update on their blog today that is full of some really encouraging news. The short version is that monthly updates will continue through at least the end of this year, plus there is a very special free update coming to mark the game's 10-year anniversary. Let's dive into the details. I'm encouraged to see Systemera commit to continued monthly updates for Astroneer. 6 months ago, it felt like maybe a lot of the problems with Megatech and other legacy issues could be resolved through monthly updates through the first half of this year. Yet with just one more update from that original plan, it became pretty obvious that it was going to take more time than they originally anticipated. While some may see this as a disappointment, I personally find this to be encouraging. Sure, we have to be patient and wait a little longer to see things in better shape, but I feel like today's blog provides some reassurance that the devs' hard work is going to continue. And this gives me hope that we will finally see things turned around and Astroneer will be in a much better shape by the end of this year. Bug fixing remains the #1 priority. While much of this work is going to be related to Megatech, they are also allocating a lot of their time to fix the bugs that have been around for a while. In both cases, some of these bugs can be difficult to resolve and will take some time. Despite the difficulty, they are not going to give up on getting these things fixed, and they even encourage us to track their progress in their live bug tracker. The second priority is quality of life improvements. This is driven largely by player feedback about the overall game experience, and work is underway on new features that should bring about meaningful improvements to Astroneer. Some of these are things that we have been suggesting for quite some time, one of which we'll talk about more in just a minute. The last blog they dropped detailed changes coming to the intermodal terminal that not only bring about quality of life improvements for that megastructure, but also some bug fixes. The third priority is a free December update that is going to be a bit bigger than the usual monthly updates. Details are scarce at this point, and the blog gives the impression that this update is still currently in the early ideas stage, but it is coming to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of Astroneer releasing in early access. They did mention that this update will bring about some new gameplay, and I'm always ready for new stuff to do in my favorite cute little space person game. It's hard to believe it's been a decade, but I'm pretty excited to see what this update will bring. The blog wraps up with a look at one of the quality of life features that is coming as the direct result of ongoing player feedback: more control over save settings. This image is a mock-up to communicate the idea behind the changes coming to save, so it's not the final product, but it does look very promising. Players have long asked for the ability to have a bit more control over when saves occur, along with the addition of autosaves. Friends, both of those are coming. The updated save settings will allow us to toggle autosaves off and on and choose how often they will happen. We will also be able to change which gameplay moments trigger an autosave, such as arriving on a new planet, entering a shelter, or completing an achievement. The list of save games will get an overhaul as well, with the introduction of save slots that will expand to reveal the recent history of autosaves for your game. I think this is going to be a very welcome improvement for a lot of people. Through comments on my own videos or discussions on Discord and Reddit, I have time and time again heard from people who lost hours of progress because their game crashed or their power went out, but they had not entered a vehicle or a shelter, so the game hadn't saved. All of that progress was wiped out, leading to people wondering why the game doesn't have autosaves. I know I've made it a habit to keep a rover seat or a gravity globe nearby when I work on big projects, just so I can quickly save from time to time to avoid the hassle of losing progress. But with autosaves, this problem will be solved. And if I'm reading between the lines correctly, the save history might even be able to help bail us out of trouble if we, accidentally blow up our base because we forgot that dynamite was within range of a proximity sensor. If the save history works the way I think it's going to, you'd be able to load an earlier autosave and move that dynamite, and then carry on as if nothing ever happened. It's going to be pretty great. That's all that the blog had for us today, but again, I think it's all very encouraging news. We're getting a free update at the end of the year to celebrate the game's 10th anniversary. Bug fixes and quality of life improvement updates will continue to arrive monthly through at least the end of the year, and autosaves should help eliminate some of the frustration players have experienced. But that's just my opinion. I'd love to know what you think. Head down to the comments and tell me how you're feeling about today's news. Do you see the continued monthly cadence of updates as an encouraging sign? Are you excited to see what's coming for the anniversary update? And which quality of life improvement do you think is going to be the best one ever? And why is your answer autosaves? Tell me all about it in the comments. While you're down there, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. And if you love quality Astroneer content, then get subscribed and turn on notifications. My channel is home to some of the best Astroneer content, including news about new and upcoming updates, limited time event news and guides, and hands down the best tutorial series for Astroneer ever created, Astroneer Academy. I also feature news about Systemera's upcoming new game, Starseeker. And if all of that wasn't enough, my channel is home to videos covering a variety of other great games as well. Get subscribed with notifications turned on so you don't miss any of it. Until next time, I'm Brandon, reminding you to stay vainglorious.